Hello everyone, and welcome to Andrew Broussard Watercolors. Today we're going to do a quick experimentation abstract art with Speedball India ink. This will be on the back of a piece of, I believe, Stonehenge aqua. So that's 100% cotton, 140-pound cold press. I'm saturating it with the large hake brush. Then we'll jump into experimentation and texture. A few things about the Speedball Black India ink. You don't want to use this in a fountain pen. You want to make sure you clean your brushes and utensils that you use after using it. Don't know if I mentioned, I think it has a shellac in it or something like that. I have found by accident quite a few times that you want to kind of cover your cap whenever you shake it. So I got ink everywhere before, which led me to experiment with abstract art with it. So something good did come out of the mess that occurred. Anywho, I'm going to take a number 4 rigger and start splattering some ink right onto this. It interacts so much differently wet and wet than watercolor does, and I'm not sure why or what causes it, but it's really interesting. Now, other inks that you can look at, the Dr. P.H. Martin ink. I'm sure the Higgins ink might be shellac base as well. There's the Yasutomo, I believe that's the pronunciation, the Chinese ink you could play around with. So you don't have to have this particular bottle of ink. However, I believe it's 16 ounces for, I don't know if it was $10 or $16. It really got a lot for your money. I feel like we could let it fade off and then reappear on this side a little bit as if there's a fog. It's creating the effect of forest. At least that's what is coming to mind in my mind. I wonder if we should just stay with splattering. The paper is warping some, so try not to disturb the image too much. Just try to flatten it out. I use the back of the brush because the oils on your hand could cause issues. Let's see. I'm wondering how, not being an abstract painter or anything like that, how a mixture of just the abstract textures with real forms interact. I just love the tendril type effect, how it just spreads out like a moss. It really leads itself to organic shapes. We'll let this pool of water sit here, feed some ink in. Usually I'd be concerned about the cauliflowers and the backfills and all that, but let's just see what happens. If this was matted, that would be underneath the mat, but I think helps create the image. Go in and create more trunks, branches. Just the typical kind of pine pattern for trees. I'm thinking maybe putting something that is vaguely reminiscent will then help create everything else seem more like an object. Ooh, look how just that natural tendrils right there. That's just really awesome. I'm filming this on Tuesday at 6 in the evening of September, the 28th, I believe. The reason I'm saying that is in a few days it's Inktober. I don't usually partake in Inktober, but I think this year maybe we'll lend some time towards ink experiments. For those that don't know, Inktober is a, I guess it's a worldwide holiday where each day there's a different word prompt. And then from that, you create a ink painting or drawing based off of that prompt. If you look up Inktober word prompts, it'll come up. When I play around with ink, I have a tendency to just push everything too dark. So I will end everything in a few moments so we can prevent that from happening. Let's see, anything else? I'm thinking I'm just going to let this be and let it dry like this, and I'll be back. So it's been about 24 hours where I let this ink dry naturally. I don't want to use the blow dryer, push things around. And I have to say, I'm pretty excited, pretty happy with how things look. Got nice soft effects. We did a lot of splattering. Awesome granulation taking place. Just this mothy lichen type growth, tree shapes. These are more direct forms. But overall, I think it's a good start for Inktober and kind of just playing around. So if you want to really loosen up, get yourself some ink and just play around. I think we'll experiment maybe on top of this one at a later date with watercolor, or maybe even take some colored inks and play with those. So I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, follow, and I will talk to you all soon. If you want to support this channel, I have a link down below for my Patreon. Thank you and have a great day.